Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Folio pendant. This is the 1887-50 beautiful fixture. Let's get into the size of the fixture body itself, and that's going to be independent of the rods that it's hanging from. 16.2 inches, that'll be for the decoration at the bottom of the decoration, that swirly part, to the top of the housing that's holding the light bulb. So 16.2 there, and then 5.7 inches in diameter. The overall height, now that's the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling itself, is going to be as short as 16.2 and as long as 63.7. If you guys need this to be longer than the long, let's say you need it to be 87 or 112 or something like that, send me an email, say you're looking at the 1887-50 and you need it to be in X length. So overall height. So I'm going to take your email, I'm going to send it to Hubbardton Forge's customs department. It'll come back with an answer. We do customs all the time. It adds a little money and time, but we do it every single day, actually. I do it quite often during the day, all the time, really. How Hubbardton's going to be able to offer you this adjustable range is they're using the system of interconnecting pipes. So I'm going to take one apart right now and kind of show you what it's like. Okay, so we'll take this little connector off too. There you go. Okay, so you're going to be getting 3 of the 12-inch, you're going to get 1 of the 6, and you're going to get 1 of the 3. The pipes have threading on the inside, okay, and then there's a connector, and the connector has threading on both ends. So during your installation, what you're going to do is you're going to put 2 big fluffy towels down, bath towels. You're going to put them on a counter or you're going to put them on a table. The part with the decoration is going to start off on that end, and then you're going to kind of work your way using whichever pipes you guys have determined that you need to attain the length that you want, and then you're going to lay them out on the towel. So you're going to lay them out little by little, and then you're going to feed the wire through all those little parts exiting the canopy at the top. When you're done, all you're going to do is screw them together like I'm doing here, just like that. Look at that, and there's almost no seam there, so it's a nice clean look. The canopy up on the ceiling is 5 inches in diameter round. It's going to go over your 4-inch junction box. This is what you guys are going to have in your ceiling, just like that. A way to show you more information about this is we're going to look at the installations instructions. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF, so open that up for me. It is going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you how it goes together like we talked about a second ago. It's also going to show you that this is slope ceiling adaptable to 45 degrees already. There's a knuckle built into the top of it right here that allows it to go like that. See that? And so here's your slope and you're good to go. So if you guys have cathedral ceilings, you're all set. No customization needed. Okay, let's hop into what's going on inside of this as far as a socket and bulb go, because that's going to be a big deal for a lot of people. So the socket on this is a GU10. A GU10 has 2 little prongs on it that kind of just lock in to the GU10 socket. You're going to be limited to a 50-watt max halogen if you guys want to do halogen. But you know what? I have been using these LEDs that I've been getting off Amazon, and I think they're Amazon Basics. I think it's their house brand, and they're amazing. I got to tell you, very pleased that I stumbled on these. So this is probably a 50-watt equivalent, okay? Doesn't generate much heat. It's dimmable. All I did is I went onto Amazon, and in that search I put in GU10, and it's going to be an MR16. That's going to be the size of the ball, MR16, and I put in that, and up popped a whole page. So the trick is when you're looking at all these results, you want to zero in on a couple different things. So one of them is going to be wattage equivalent. So you probably want a 50-watt equivalent. It throws a beautiful task light down, so you can get a lot of light out of this going over like a kitchen island or something like that. Same thing in a stairway. So I guess if you want to get a lot of light down on the stairs, ditto. The other thing is I also am big on color temperature of the light. I always talk about it all the time. Some of those bulbs are going to be available in 2700 Kelvin. That's going to be super yellow. I wouldn't probably think that's a great idea to go. Also, they're going to be available in what's called daylight. And daylight's going to be 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 Kelvin. That's going to be a super blue white light. And I don't know if you guys want to go there either. That's going to be kind of like a hospital waiting room light, even though daylight sounds like it should be warm. The light that we use in our showroom and the light that this is called warm white, and that's a 3,000 Kelvin bulb. The light coming down on me right now, this is all 3,000 Kelvin. We use it all over our showroom all the time. People can't tell that this is not an incandescent light. It's not cold. It's a nice warm light. It looks a lot like an incandescent. You know, we had this growing up, so it's that nice warmth. The other thing is, when I buy these, I generally buy them dimmable, because you're probably going to want to dim this when you have people coming over, you know, wine and cheese sitting at your counter, that kind of thing during dinner. So just remember, you're going to be looking for an MR16, but that's actually, back up, a GU10 MR16 3000 Kelvin dimmable bulb. Let's get into finishes now. If you're on the HandmadeInVermont.com website, look over on this side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a tab. It's going to say Finishes Help Guide. Click on that for me. There's going to be a video on there of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton Forge finishes and how they can look on different types of forging. I'm going to be talking about a chart a little farther down on the page. You'll see it next to me here. It's going to kind of go over the differences between heavy forging and non-heavy forging, and it'll be talked about in that video. So it's really important that you kind of watch the video, use the chart. You can click on that chart on different things. So you can click on dark smoke and a big page will pop up and show you lots of different things in dark smoke. Click on burnished steel or natural iron, it'll do the same thing. But it's really important that you understand how Hubbardton Forge's finishes are kind of divided into translucent and opaque, and how they can look on different fixtures. Our showroom in Vermont has we're up to 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We have a What's on Display page. It's way up there in those red tabs again, so click on that and you can see what we have to show you. That changes all the time because we're always adding things as they come out. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. We have an amazing clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you were coming to visit us, bring a good-sized vehicle, something like a big SUV or maybe a small truck or something like that, because you might find something in the clearance center that you want to take home, and it's a lot of fun to go through. 75% off MSRP is an amazing bargain, so you should really take advantage of it if you can. Like I said, we're open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. You can call us at 802-446-2400 during business hours. You can email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all the time. We love to answer emails. When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else even comes close to that. Some larger items are non-returnable. We'll always tell you about that. It'll be in the description thing, that part of the description underneath on the very bottom. So keep an eye out for that. We also offer a rush program. Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. They don't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes, your adjustable ranges to play with, all those things. We can cut that time in half, and it's super inexpensive. If you want to know more, drop a quick email, and I can walk you through the whole thing, okay? So, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Love to see you in our showroom sometime, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.